Good morning, folks. Let's do a little garden tour here. It's January 25th, 2024, so let's take a little look. There's the overall garden view there. I didn't clean up for this, so I still got sprinklers and everything laying all over the place. Let's start with the smallest part of our yard here. We got our back porch and we have flower pots here, and then over here in this corner I have my multi plum tree. This plum tree has, I don't know if you can see these, it has a Stanley prune, a blue damson plum, elephant heart plum, and the Italian prune up here. Also it has, let's see, this is the combo plum, so 4-way. So that's that's my plum tree right there. It's doing well. We have some more flowers out here, and bird bath and such. Then we're going to go over to my combo cherry tree. This one has Van cherry, Stella cherry, the Rainier, which is my personal favorite cherry, and then it also has the Bing cherry. We'll come over to the garden, to the veggie garden itself. Some more pit for the grandkids. Start over here, we got 2 batches of snow peas going on here. So the second batch is coming in. Here's the first batch, and as you can see, we got plenty of blooms and plenty of peas on this already. We'll probably eat some of those this week. A few flowers, some zinnias and other flowers that Mary planted. These are my potatoes. I have red potatoes. I believe the red potatoes are on the right and the Yukons are on the left, and they're both doing really well. Onions, Walla Walla sweets, and they're doing great as well. Here we have some gourds. These 2 plants are like an ornamental gourd here. The small plant is a yellow zucchini, and the big one is the black zucchini. We have a couple of sunflowers there as well. We have carrots here, which I've thinned out once. Looks like they might need to be thinned out again here. Yep, they do need some thinning. This was where our spinach was. It is now gone. We have some lettuce coming on. Those are romaine, and then I have some cabbage, which is the small heads, which we really like. The beans in the back there, those are Tar Heel beans. They're a heirloom variety. I don't know if they have another name. They probably do, but my family brought these beans over after the big war, after World War II. They brought these over to Darrington, along with many other families coming from many other Tar Heels coming from North Carolina, and they passed these down from generation to generation. These have probably been in my family for 100 years or more. Yeah, I originally got these seeds not from my family, but actually from Melissa Norris. I think she traded me some seeds for the loan of a book, if I remember right, about 10 years ago, and I've been saving seeds ever since. We have some Market More cucumbers coming up right here. They'll do great. I'm going to try and trellis them You'll notice I only did beans on like 2/3 of the trellis, and the other third I'm going to try and trellis these cucumbers on. I haven't done that before. These are very sad peppers. We had a brutal spring. It was not good at all, and a lot of people lost a lot of plants, and I don't know if I'm keeping these peppers or not. I might just rip them out and plant something else. We'll see. And also with the bad weather, cantaloupe and watermelon is just now starting to come around, so some more sunflowers there. So hopefully those will do okay. So that's kind of it for the main veggie garden here. I have 8 3x6 raised beds, and I love the height of these. It's just so much easier for me to work in. We have the blueberry bushes. Sorry, I'm fighting my allergies here. We have the blueberry bushes, and these are about, I don't know, they're probably 15 years old. My wife gave them to me, I believe, for my birthday when I was much younger. They're doing good. We have 2 varieties here, and I can't remember either one's name, but some nice berries on these. I trim these severely. They've been neglected as far as pruning goes, so I really pruned them up really good this winter, and I'm so happy because since I pruned them up, I've got a bunch of new growth started at the bottom, so I'm very excited about that. I want to keep these trees for a while and keep them alive. And then here I have just a raspberry bush, randomly bought just for some eating berries for the grandkids, and then strawberries for the same reason. We have 3 tomato plants. This is a Jet Star, I believe, and this is some type of early girl back here. Let's take a look. Got a couple nice tomatoes on this. This is a cherry tomato, so everything was really struggling. It's June 25th, and we're just now getting out of the cold weather. Over here is a brand new bed, and I decided to give corn a shot. I've never really grown much corn at all. I have corn, I have some mini pumpkins, I have 1 regular pumpkin plant, over here I have some acorns in different stages. Probably once again need to thin those out. I did have some delicata seeds came up recently. These seeds I planted at least a month ago, and they never came up because it was too cold, and then just randomly started coming up when the weather warmed up. Then over here is my ICU. We have this grapevine, which I'm pretty sure is just gone. I don't think it made it through the winter. We had minus 15 for several days. It was cold, but the worst part was there was no snow. So it just got super cold, and the snow was not there to buffer things. Then these 2 trees, they made it through the winter just fine. And this spring they budded out. They had all these, let me see if I can get this to focus. They had all these beautiful buds on it. And then a frost came through and just toasted everything. So I don't know if these are going to make it or not. I see some evidence of some new buds coming on it. Hopefully they'll make it, but these are a couple apple trees, by the way. I think there's a Spartan and a Gala, if I remember right. So I'm not sure if they're going to make it or not. Hopefully they will. So that's kind of the quick tour of the garden, but I did want to also mention the ongoing plans is to get those potted trees out of those pots, and to make this area over here a little bit of a food forest here. I want to plant a few trees here. I got the multi-plum and the multi-cherry already. I want to put a multi-peach in here, and then I want to keep this bed. I'm actually going to turn that into a strawberry bed, put in a raspberry bed. I'm trying to put in just enough so that we have enough for jam and for eating, and so we can grow our own berries. Lots of blueberries already. Then I want to, for as far as apples go, not sure if I'm keeping those trees. I may end up getting some columnar apples, which are really cool. Columnar apples are kind of almost like it's just a trunk that grows straight up, and the fruit is actually on the trunk. So you could envision those. And then my other thought is to have an espalier apple tree, and those are super nice. I've had one of those before. The espalier apple trees, I just love them. They got so much, you can do a lot with them as far as how you shape them. So I may get one of those to take care of our apples. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for spending the morning with me here in the garden, and I'll do another one maybe in a month or so. We can do another garden update and check it out. But there you go. That's my little backyard garden.